What up, guys? We are live. So we have a dope ass motherfucking stream for you today. Although I say that every single time. We got Adam Lyons coming back. In this one, we're gonna do something a bit different. I was definitely encouraging Adam Lyons that he should do a breakdown on his text game because I believe you've never really released a video on your texting, right?
I have never released a video on texting. The reason being, it's always been like the secret sauce behind our stuff. So, you kind of had to sign up for it to learn it. But you were like, dude, you got to show people what you do. And I was like, I'm lazy. I mostly talk to women while I'm having a shit and text them. And yeah, here we are.
So anyway, we're going to be breaking down Adam Lyons' text game. I've seen little bits and pieces. He does some really interesting stuff. There's going to be some differences between him and me. I think there's going to be definitely a good amount of things that people can learn from. Also, there's going to be entertainment, obviously, because, text game can be super funny sometimes, right? And I'll interject with my little witticisms to make things even more interesting. So we're going through some of his quote-unquote lay reports. You're going to see all the screenshots from start to finish. You're going to see how he goes from the opener to basically getting the girl to come over and fucking him, right? So there's going to be a lot of good stuff here. And then we'll do some Q&A at the end. So if you have any questions for Adam or me or the dog, we will answer your questions. But Adam, for anyone who's not familiar with you, who at this point shouldn't be too many people, give a quick introduction about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Adam Lyons. I've been a dating coach for over 18 years. I was voted the #1 pickup artist in the world 3 years in a row at the old PUA Summit, which no longer exists. I am a writer for Forbes.com. I was a writer for AskMen.com, both on dating. I have a psych degree. I have an MBA in business that I also took as many psych modules as possible because I'm obsessed with it. I taught some of the world's top dating coaches, people that you would have heard of. I've trained a lot of the RSD instructors. I trained some of the old love systems instructors. Pretty much when it comes to dating, there isn't an aspect of it I don't know or know how to do.
Cool. And
I went famous for being polyamorous. I was on Steve Harvey, the Today Show. They made 2 documentaries about me. I could go on.
Really quickly, so that means you have like multiple women that you're seeing at the same time, or how does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm married. I have a wife, and me and my wife enjoy other women in bed with us. So we both, and I'm allowed to have sex with them without her as well. That's part of our relationship.
Oh, that sounds exactly like my relationship, minus the marriage part. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so let's get into the breakdown. So let's kick it off wherever you want.
How can I screen share?
So yeah, you just hit present at the bottom, and then you hit share screen. So at the very bottom, you'll see settings, invite. You hit present.
Okay, interesting. Let's see how this works. Nope. Here we go. That should work. Can you see it?
No, I don't see anything. It should show me a screen, and I should have the option of adding it.
Yeah, I've selected it.
You hit present and then share screen.
Yeah, I did that. Hold up. Let me work it out. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Oh, here it is. Yep, the share button was hidden. There we go.
Okay, now I see it.
You see it?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So you can probably see the teasers, but I've got some just a few funny things to share. So I'm going to start by just showing you the kind of texting that I do. These are just snapshots from conversations. I promise I will get into full conversations as we go. So do you have others that call you daddy? Just my 5 kids. I always find that one hysterical. This is a screenshot.
Wait, Adam, real quick, let me clarify on that. What was this the first message that she sent you, or this was in the middle of the conversation?
I've got a few things where I'm just going to start off by showing some middle of conversations, just to give some people some appetite of what to look forward to. So
that was funny.
Through these,
how did she respond to the 5 kids thing?
She was like, "Ha. Well, is it okay if I call you daddy? Would that be weird?" Look, some of my texting, I'm doing it because I'm having fun. But you're gonna see that's what makes it work.
Gotcha.
You guys will see it. So I'm just doing some silly snapshots. Sure. I thought this was hysterical because it was 2 people texting me the same thing at the same time at the same minute. This is the kind of messages that that's what my screenshot, my inbox looks like.
Damn, and these girls are texting you at 6:51 a.m. Fucking waking up super early,
or haven't gone to bed yet. Let's be real. This is, and again, I just wanted to show you, these are the kind of messages that I get. My screenshot, that's my phone messages. They look like this all the time.
We got jumping into a work call, and then we got right after that, fuck me in the ass. Let's do it.
Yep.
So these are girls.
These are each different women. These are all different women that I'm fucking at different stages. And this is what my messages look like.
And this is okay, interesting.
Yep, constantly. This was a message that I got. I'm actually going to show you guys this thread. It doesn't. You'll see it as it goes. But this particular message, I'm going to show you how I built up to it and how we got it. But yeah, this is the kind of things people say. Horrible. All I can think about is you. Get out of my head. My pussy has never ate this bad for anyone I've known. This is insane. How well the connection is, I'm blown away. Now I'm wondering the sex better be way worth it. I like this one because it shows you we haven't had sex yet. And she wants me. And that's the point.
Question. How important do you think it is for guys to be really good in bed?
I think it is incredibly important that guys get good in bed. I have a whole seminar coming up on this. This literally like coming up in February. If you learn how to get rich, you attract women that want money. If you learn how to be high status, you attract women that are constantly trying to climb the social ladder. If you attract women because you're really good in bed, like they're just going to want to fuck you. So get really good in bed. And it's a skill. You can learn it, right? Like I always joke, a lot of guys think like their penis matters, but like I've slept with a lot of lesbians and every lesbian will say women are better in bed than men and women don't have dicks. Your dick is not what makes sex good.
Mm-hmm.
Turning them on is, by the way, it's getting them so turned on that they think the sex is good. It's like, when you're like breaking up with a girl and suddenly, and this is like before I got game, obviously, but when the relationship was ending, women would say to me, oh yeah, and sex isn't good anymore. I'm like, what do you mean it isn't good anymore? It's the same fucking sex. No, it's because they chose to not like me anymore. So now they justify it by saying sex is no good. When you get really good, that's just not an option anymore. You just know that's a factor.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, keep going.
Yep. Cool. All right. So this one, horrible. So this picture, this was me growing up. I found this, Alex, and I thought you'd laugh about it. That was me, like growing up in the hood in a project. I had no money. I think a lot of people make the mistake. They see me today and they think that I've always had money. I've always been good looking. I've always been successful. That was me growing up. Like hand-me-down clothes, no haircut because I couldn't afford it. This was me on day one of my very first boot camp.
Chubby Adam.
Yeah. I told everyone that I used to be addicted to Krispy Kreme donuts. And when I started this, that was my very first boot camp. I'm outside Borders bookstore. Shows how long ago it was. Borders doesn't exist anymore.
What age did you lose your virginity at?
So I lost my virginity at 19.
Oh, same as me.
Yeah, to my friend's younger sister.
Okay. And
she had a lot of experience with sex. She was 16, which in the UK is legal.
Okay, good. I'm making sure.
To be completely clear. So I was 19. She was 16. She'd had a lot of sex, and she wanted to have sex with me to take my virginity. So it was like she wasn't my girlfriend. It was just a thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how that was. Anyway. And this is me today. That's me with my wife. That's us on a cruise ship. And as you can see, it's a huge difference from this. My wife's beautiful. My wife's successful. She's a millionaire in her own right. Self-made. She was not born into money. That's me with another woman that I'm currently dating.
And your wife is Russian, right?
Yeah, my wife's Russian, but has been in America since she was 18. So she came.
Awesome.
Yeah,
if we ever hang out, we can chat in Russian.
Right? Yeah, and I won't understand a word of it because I literally only know how to say "niet" and "tiha" because we're training a puppy. So there we go.
Tiha,
yeah. Oh, and "niet."
Yeah.
All puppy
good stuff.
Thanks, man.
What was the next photo?
So this is a woman that I'm currently dating. So this is somewhat semi-public on Facebook. We're not making a big deal of it. I don't like making a big deal of who I date because guys actively try and get the women I'm with. It's like a weird fucking thing.
That I can vouch that weirdly happens. I've had guys that actually I don't even want to tell the story to creep people out, but let's just say that yes, I have experienced what Adam is talking about.
I've got a funny text message at the end where I promise you I will show you a screenshot that is hysterical of a woman I had sex with, another like dating guy, got with her afterwards, and she wrote to me about what it was like to fuck him, which was hysterical. And I'll save it for the end. It's worth it.
Okay.
So yes, that's a woman I'm dating. This is proof that me and my wife date the woman together. Like that's all of us on vacation together. That is my wife playing Magic the Gathering with our girlfriend to prove that I am a nerd. And this is actually
in case you guys had any doubts that Adam wasn't really a nerd.
Yeah. Just to get, I mean, look, you said show is better than tell. So I'm showing you guys everything.
No,
I mean,
for sure.
I apologize in advance, but I am going to prove to you why I am ridiculously good at this. Like,
no, this is good stuff. Yep, keep going.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and it's all very real. That's my house, like we're drinking Moscow Mules, which I'm sure you'll appreciate. Okay, and that's another woman. That's me and my wife on a date with another woman. That is us in our hot tub with another woman. That is us on a date with 3 other women. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, yeah, but are you actually fucking any of these women? Go fuck yourself. That's 3 women sucking my dick at the same time my wife took the picture. You guys want to see evidence of game? That's it.
Okay.
That's my life. And I just want to remind you, that is this guy.
It was that guy.
Which still cracks me up to this day. You know what I mean? So, and no, that's not a one-off occurrence. This is what my life is like.
Wait, Adam, everything here is TOS friendly, right?
Huh?
Everything here is TOS friendly, like with YouTube?
I have no idea, dude.
Okay. just make sure I think it's fine so far. Just make sure there's no is there any more like graphic photos you're gonna show?
There's some.
Let's text me them first and let me just double check.
I think we're good. I've been pretty smart about it.
Okay.
But if it makes you feel better, I got approval.
Okay.
So
I think she's talking more about privacy, not so much the channel getting taken down. But yeah, okay, it's all good. Let's
so
let's not keep going back to that.
We're gonna get into the first conversation. So this is Bella. Bella's one of my girlfriends, somebody I'm currently seeing. She's awesome. This is Bella giving me permission to talk about this with all of you guys. And this is a ridiculously long text thread.
Okay, let's.
I'm
going
to zoom in on
a lot. Yeah,
and I'm going to show you guys how it works. So this was our very first text messages together. I met her on an online dating app. I'm going to show you guys the messages I use for online dating. Also, for anyone that cares, I have 27 ways to start a conversation online. I'm happy to, if you guys text me, I'll send you a PDF that breaks it down. But you're going to see what I do in an online dating app is so boring and dumb that it's almost not even worth talking about. But I'll do a text thread, and then afterwards I'll show you what I'm doing, because I'm basically getting their number within like a message. So,
okay, awesome.
So, okay, so here we go.
Wait,
hey,
Adam, really quickly, can you just give a rough summary of what happened over the dating app before you guys exchanged numbers?
So I'm gonna show you in like one of the other threads.
Oh, okay, okay, no worries. You're good. We can get to it later. I just wanted to ask, but yeah, we can start going through this. Wait, is Adam frozen? Oh shit. Yeah, for sure. It's always good to chat with Adam. I think he's frozen though. Let's give him a second. Hopefully this stream isn't getting taken down. Yeah, is it frozen just for Adam or for me too? Can you guys am I frozen? Let me know. Okay, just him. All right, good. So I'll text him and tell him to rejoin. Hey, you're frozen. I mean, hey, you can't deny it. Dude gets laid. Adam is a serious OG. He's made it. Thanks for having him on. Yeah, I met Adam like a year ago. We did a first podcast. We got along really well. So this is like the 5th one we've done. Okay. Let's see if there's any questions. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering what this nice little QR code at the top is, That's for my app, Fire Text. So you can literally scan it and you can join for free. Always, 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 always. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know while we wait for Adam to rejoin. Let me see if I see anything. Apologies if this has already been mentioned, but has anyone discussed PO channels having their video shut down? James Tuck's channel was closed, and also Summer's new course site was taken down. Yeah, I mean that's always been happening since the dawn of time. Is like channels getting taken down. I have no idea what James Tusk's channel was taken down for. Austin Summers course. Yeah, I don't really know how that happened. We use the same platform. Well, yeah, actually, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, so I don't really know how that happens. But he's good now. Okay, there he is.
Oh, sorry, guys.
What's up, man? You froze there for a second.
I am back again.
Alex, I think you're good at moderation. You know what you're doing. Awesome. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'm going to be moderating a pretty big debate on Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Tusk did it on purpose to sell his new course. I don't know anything about that, but that would be crazy. Okay, let me pull it back up. Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll kick it off.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay, so hey, and then obviously it's a meme, like memes killer. Obviously, most people know this by now. But something that I think is absolute killer is making sure that it references what they care about, their interests. She likes horror movies. You get this kind of response. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, but it doesn't interfere. But yeah, we can see it.
All right, cool. So it's like, right, I knew you'd like this. How's the event going? This phrase here is really important, by the way. I knew you'd like this. Any opportunity where I can show that, like, I know them better than anyone else is such a key killer component for me. Like, I want someone to feel right from the very beginning. Like, that's the kind of message you'd send a friend you've sent like thousands of messages to, and you can see it's like the first one, right? You know, like if I see something that I think you'd like, Alex, I'm like, oh my God, dude, I knew you'd love this. It's the kind of thing you say to someone you've known for a long time, right? So she's like, how's the event going? I think I said to her, I think I always have an excuse for I need their phone number. So this one, I was like, I'm at an event, you know, I'm not going to be in the app. Can you text me or something? There's almost always a thing. I actually, I delete the apps, which is why I don't have the app version of this particular conversation, because there's no point staying in them. Once I get X amount of girls, I just delete them.
Why go through the process of deleting and then restarting? Why not just like not use it?
Because the algorithm benefits new people. So I want the app to believe I'm gone. So I delete everything, all my data, and I join in as a new person. It also lets me reconnect with people that once I may have swiped on who didn't swipe on me, and now they have a chance to go again.
Yeah, just the one thing I would say for the audience, you got to be careful with getting shadow banned. If you do that too many times, you will get shadow banned. I've seen cases after cases of that. So, once in a blue moon, once a year, fine. But if you're doing it like once a month, you're going to get shadow banned.
I'm doing it like once every couple of years. Like,
once every couple of years, you'll be fine. But
I get my rotation of the women I want, and I keep them. You're going to see, like, these messages were in October 2021. And I texted her tonight to be like, yo, can I use our text thread? Like, these relationships, like, if I'm dating a woman, I keep dating them. I don't just like fucking run. Like, there's somebody I date and I keep dating them and I keep going. So good. I'm tired, but it's good. There's a lot of like emotion in the way that I write, not emojis, but emotion, right? So extending words, that kind of stuff. I've been working on my presentation.
What's the logic behind that?
I want to put as much fun into the conversation, because that's how she would text her friends. When friends text each other, it's sort of, oh my God, I'm tired, that kind of stuff, right? Or so boring. Like, I want to text as if I've known them forever. The more the conversation feels like she's texting a friend, the faster everything's going to go.
Interesting. My kind of style is almost the opposite, but this is interesting to see. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So again, like, it's not done yet. So much more. She's using emojis. I wish you luck on finishing it. Thanks. It's nearly done now. I'll ace it. I'm very sure. The reason I like this thread, like, I'm showing you ones that aren't always going perfect, by the way. I'm not just demonstrating.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah. So you're going to see like this isn't moving fast. This isn't like, oh yeah, let's just fuck. Like, and I've picked it on purpose. So it's like, I believe in you. Thank you. Like, you know, the next day at 4 a.m. I just finished my slides, 39 in total. So what's the presentation about? This is super important. That wasn't an accident. I will often talk about something without giving any information, specifically to get them to ask questions. I think of this like old school dating where I want them to ask for my phone number. I want them to ask if they can hang out. So I'm always creating open loops for them to be like, well, what's that about? Like, I'll be like, yeah, I'm just killing time reading a book. It's a great book, by the way. I'm halfway through. Oh my God, it's really changed the way I think about everything without telling anything, right? It's like, well, what's the book about? And that curiosity stuff is killer. So it's how to structure your business correctly. She goes, do you think the way people will do business will change by the time I get to that level? So in her profile, she says she's looking to start a business, but hasn't yet. I'm like, nah, especially not what I'm teaching. It's just the fundamentals that have been the same for hundreds of years. Going to remind everybody watching, I have an MBA in business. I teach business. So landed back in ATX finally. That's me today. So this is, you know, cool kind of picture, just showing off, like, I did something awesome. So I'm going to show off a picture of me doing something awesome. We took the picture for work, but obviously it works great for dating. Look at this. Yay, I'm so glad you're back. You look great up there. This is someone I've never met. Why should she go out and back? You know what I mean? Like, they're the kind of things I want to see, and I'm going to get them if I text her like a friend. Oh, thank you. I'm about to fall asleep, but I'm glad you had a great trip, she says. All right, sleep well, love. This is like an English thing that I get away with all the time. I see no reason why Americans can't do it. I encourage them to do it. We use the word love. Like, if I go to a grocery store and buy fruit, I'll be like, oh, thanks, love.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that about you guys. And you'll also call each other wanker.
Yeah, absolutely. But I will put the word love as often as possible in something because, again, it just brings that connection deeper, you know? Morning love. Again, I 2-to-1 her here. I'm normally pretty strict on not 2-to-1ing somebody unless the messages are like directly connected like these two. But because of the love hearts in the smile, I felt it was totally acceptable to do the night and morning, just for the record. So
okay.
That's calibrated. Good morning. How are you today? Good. Just starting the workday. Am I still seeing you tonight? Okay. So this is going to be a flake, by the way. You guys are going to watch a flake and how to handle it. So she flakes. Yes, absolutely. I promised my friends I'm going to go to San Marcos to float down the river around 2. I'll message you when we finish. Perfect. That sounds great. Do you want to crash again? Okay. So she says, that sounds perfect.
Wait, quick question. Want to crash again? Are you talking about sleeping over?
Yeah, I'm inviting her to sleep over. This is a typo. I didn't mean to write again.
Oh.
So this is just like, I wish that I was so fucking cool that I wrote the word again, like, first time round. It worked, obviously, because she's, like, very comfortable with it. But, like, it's a typo.
I have a question. So that's, like, a pretty, like, want to crash is, like, pretty, you know, the implication there is pretty clear. So far, the conversation has been pretty friendly. Like, how do you, like, I feel like quite often if you go from, like, you know, having like a chill platonic convo to something that's like really forward, like, you can get pushback. Why do you think that wasn't the case here?
So I live an hour outside of Austin. So somewhere during here, I think around here, we had a phone call. So it would have been.
Oh, okay.
And so the phone call would have warmed up everything. So I try and get a phone call as quick as possible. I don't ask for it either. So there'll have been a phone chat about it. Yeah. And so here, like, so my phone, you know, like the autocomplete would like fill this sentence out. So it kind of looks a bit fucking weird, but she's totally chill with it. So I wasn't worried about it. But on the phone, we'd actually spoken a little bit about, I live an hour away. Getting home from where I live is a problem.
Okay.
You're welcome to crash.
But yeah, just as a side note for the chat, without that phone call, this would backfire.
Yeah, I think it absolutely would. And you're going to see, like, I think there's another one where they're like, we actually talk about the phone call in it, but you'll see that. I'm always trying to get a phone call. And actually, it's a point I didn't even mention it. I look for when they are responding rapidly to me. So it's probably about here is when I would phone somebody.
Do you use voice memos, Adam?
No, God, no. You kill me when you send me them, Alex. I love you, but you kill me.
Oh, dude. You gotta start using voice memos, man. For even like forget the personal stuff and friends, just for dating. They're, oh my god, they're fucking hack.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I can't stand them, but And maybe it's my age, right? Because I'm 43.
I tried a few times, and then we'll talk.
All right. I'm open to it. So I'm like, horror movie in a hot tub, absolutely, fuck yes. Okay, so here we go. Hey, gorgeous, are you still coming? No pressure if you're not up for it. I know it's getting late. So here's where I start thinking I fucked it up, right? Because wanna crash again sounds weird, and like I said, she's chill with it, but you see the flake here now, right? So this is where I feel like I fucked it up, because of what I said.
Okay.
Right. So she's like, I'm sorry it's been hectic. I'm still out in San Marcos. Would it okay if we reschedule Thursday night? This is my standard response. No problems. Yeah, let's reschedule. I'll check if Thursday works. If not, then next Monday. So let's go back to this, right? I know so many guys that would reference this in the texting.
How so?
Like, they'd be like, oh, I didn't mean again. Obviously, you've never been here before. Ha, 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 ha.
They would backtrack.
Yeah, I think that backtracking would have killed this. I mean, I think sending it kind of made her feel weird anyway. But like this kind of fuck up. Because she seems chill, right? It looks like it's okay.
Yeah.
But then we get this flake.
Okay, that's interesting. No problem. Yeah, let's reschedule. I'll check if Thursday works. That's interesting. Your style is quite different than mine, but I think the underlying premise is correct. You don't get butthurt. You're chill about it, but you're also not overly committing. Like, yeah, sure. You're like, I'll check if Thursday works, right? Like you're like saying, like, hey, listen, I don't know if I can make Thursday works or not. So I like that part. How would I have phrased this?
Yeah.
Is it would be okay if we schedule for Thursday? Honestly, my phrasing would not be that different from yours. Like, I think this communicates the point that I would want to do, because I think the difference also, here's an important distinction. When a girl flakes, there's a big difference if she flakes by saying, hey, sorry, can't make it tonight. And she's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I have blah, 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 blah. Would it be okay if we do this night? So if a girl throws out a different date at you, that typically means that she's serious about meeting up. For girls just like, hey, sorry, can't make it, typically means that she's not actually interested in meeting up at that point, right? So if a girl sends a text like that, which clearly implies that she's probably at least somewhat serious about meeting up, I'll be like, yeah, something along the lines. So yeah. All right. Anyway, keep going.
No, dude, I appreciate it. It's cool. Yeah. So she's like, if not the next Monday, I'm like, yeah, for sure. Let me check. So this is her. I took this picture yesterday. It makes me want to find a camera and get into photography again, right? So she's taking a picture of this. This is a reference, again, the phone call that we had. I spoke about the fact that I like photography. So I'm like, that's a gorgeous shot. You totally should. That's me taking a picture of my daughter. So like, I took this this morning of my little girl messing around the flower bed. Oh my God, that's a gorgeous picture. Thank you. Any fun plans for today? This here is what let me know that it was back on. Because there was no need for her to show interest in my life.
Right. Yeah. So
that's huge. Just working till 10. Sounds like a long day. It's going to be wild you. I'm getting froyo with a friend now and then work at 3. I love froyo. Where are you going? Yogurt Planet in the domain. You look amazing. Do you work at the farm or do you go to a gym?
What is she referencing when she says you look amazing?
So this is me saying I love froyo. And here you can see I cut out. I put a picture of me about here, but it is not a picture that I was thinking would be inappropriate of myself on the internet.
Oh, wait, you sent her like what, like a dick pic or something here?
Not a dick pic, but almost a dick pic. Yeah, eating frozen yogurt.
Okay.
So it's like I love froyo. The yogurt is placed very carefully in front of a certain part of my body.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I've been a little bit selective. I've also cut out like their phone numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm happy you did that.
Yeah. So Yogurt Planet, I mean, you look amazing. Do you work out at the farm or do you go to a gym? Thanks. I love Yogurt Planet and Yogurt Land. I hit the gym twice a week. I'm allergic to like everything on the farm. This is funny, by the way. Later on, you'll see this talking about sending her pictures. You'll see what I mean. What gym do you go to? I've been thinking about getting a membership. I built a gym at my place. I'll show you when you're over next. Yes, absolutely. How does your Thursday look? Saturday. You see, this kind of referencing stuff is literally stuff that I do all the time. Like, you're over next. I'll see you again. Saying like any communication I can get where it looks like we have already known each other is my art. So like I said, I think the other calibration was off. I think this one was okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do this as often as possible. How does Thursday look? I have a dinner meeting. Maybe we can plan for next Monday. Sounds good. I'm in Chicago that week. Fuck. No, I know. Night love, I'm off to bed. Sleep well. Just got work. Hope you sleep well too. We'll plan day to see each other soon. Right? So still not happened. But the assumption, the way we're texting is like we've known each other forever.
Uh-huh.
And it's these little subtle mistakes in the conversation, these little Saying like love early, like putting the L word out there. That's the art to this.
Oh,
and it's stuff that I don't know, most guys won't do. Good afternoon. I hope your day is going well. Thanks too. Went to the chiropractor. Nice. I love that for you. Sorry to hear about being out of alignment. Mine's always in pain. If my adjustment helps, I'll let you know. Maybe you should too. I had one this morning. I love the chiropractor. Me too so much. Good morning. How's your day going? Okay, check this. Notice how she's starting with the good mornings and good afternoons. That was all from earlier on when I started doing it, this stuff.
Hey, Adam. So I've noticed so far the conversation has been like really chill. It's been like really friendly.
Yes.
Is that on purpose that you don't sexualize over text?
Absolutely. I'm building mass rapport. I'm getting the conversation thread to look like we've known each other forever.
Okay, so you in general just don't sexualize over text, or you don't?
No, I get very heavy sexual just in this conversation with this particular girl.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys variety. You're going to see all sorts of different stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. But the essence of all of it is I want them to feel like they've known me forever. I'm going to put as much subtlety in my conversation to make it seem like
you're building maximum comfort essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Good morning. How's your day going? Working, going to town. Do you have any ACL stuff? Just going bar hopping with friends. I wish I was going to ACL. So I made an assumption she was going to ACL because everyone was. She isn't. I've got a festival at the end of the month. How the seminar's going. Again, to me, this is a huge sign because she's showing interest in me. Oh, nice. Long, I'm drained. Hope you had a good day. You see, like, this is so, I don't know. I hope you guys can recognize this. Her initiating these messages is huge. Are you going to bar crawl soon? No, sorry, love. Again, love. Getting ready now. Have so much fun. Look at these love hearts. This is the shit. Instantly responded with one of my own. Well, as soon as I wake up in the morning. Right?
So this is, wait, did you guys meet up here or what was this?
No, this is her getting ready to bar crawl.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Right? But this is the kind of shit you get, these love hearts, from making the assumptions that you guys have been friends forever. And it's a real art to like text somebody as if you've known them a really long time, to make assumptions like, oh yeah, we're meeting again, we're hanging out again, it's going to be great. We've done it for ages, but we haven't.
I have another question. At this point, this girl is clearly like pretty invested. She's comfortable with you. She's interested. Why not just pull the trigger and set up the date at this point?
So if you remember earlier, I said I've got to go to Chicago. I'm actually busy.
Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I've got just as much of a busy life, and I'm fucking other women. Like,
Yeah, no, okay, I understand. Okay, so
she flaked once on the night I could meet, and now I'm busy. But I'm keeping the conversation going.
It wasn't on purpose. You were just busy. Okay.
Yeah. But also, that's part of it, right? Like, I'm not going to bend my life for a woman. Afternoon, gorgeous. What are you up to today? Not much. To work and then maybe the gym. I was going to invite you. I wish I could. It was so amazing last time. So this isn't a reference to hanging out. This is a reference to us, or to her working out at the gym. So just for the record. No problems, lover. Another time, definitely before I move. Yes. Okay. So we've had a few phone calls during this time as well, obviously, because days are going by. I don't know if this helps you guys to understand. Every time I drive my car, I will randomly phone women I'm texting.
Okay.
So if that helps. Definitely before I move, yes. And then she sends pictures.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's hot. There was photographers downtown the other night. Took a picture of me. I'm like, fuck, you're gorgeous. They just canceled my Monday Chicago trip and moved it back 2 weeks. If you're free tomorrow night, still dinner. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Awesome, of course. Can't wait to see you. Me either. Want to spend the night again. So we have now met.
Wait,
between these 2 points.
Okay. I'm a little confused. What, like, how you say can't wait to see you? Then how do you set up the place?
So from can't wait to see you, this is a phone call now.
Oh. And then you texted her the next day, want to spend the night again?
Absolutely.
Okay. Interesting.
So this me either, can't wait to see you, me either. This is all phone calls and hanging out, like between these two messages. And this is my first message to her afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So, but check this, we didn't have sex. So the first night that we hung out, she spent the night and we didn't sleep with each other.
How come?
So lots of reasons. And this one's going to be pretty crazy. I didn't know why.
Sorry, you said you don't know why it didn't happen?
No, I know now. I didn't know why.
Oh, okay. So now that you know, what was it?
So she had never slept with a dude.
She was a virgin.
No, she was a lesbian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it turns out my dating profile is me and my wife. She wasn't interested in me at all. She just wanted to sleep with my wife.
But did she not realize she was texting you though?
Oh, she knew she was texting me. Her entire plan. Now you got to remember what I'm sharing with you. I don't know yet.
Okay.
At this point, the first night she sleeps over. So can't wait to see you. Me either. She comes to hang out. We spend the night. She crashes, and
Okay.
she is not into it at all. Like I can't make anything happen. I'm trying every kind of escalation. Nothing's happening whatsoever.
Did you whip your dick out?
Dude, yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I've got a picture of us in the hot tub together on this very first night. So the picture that you saw earlier of me, my wife, and the other woman, that's our go-to. We take people to the hot tub and then we go to bed. So we're naked in the hot tub. So I'm naked with this chick in the hot tub. She's spending the night, but nothing. Like she is not into it at all. She's like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go to sleep. So the next day, I'm like, want to spend the night again. Honestly, I'm kind of confused. Like, just thinking back, I remember this. I remember saying this because I was having a conversation.
Wait, sorry. One last quick question. Did she sleep over the first night?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She slept here. So this is my first message. I want to spend the night again. Is my first message to her after her spending the night because we didn't fuck. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm so thrown by this. Like, you have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm following.
So I'm like, want to spend the night again? She goes, yeah, definitely. So this, I'm replying to her perfect. In my head, I'm like, what the fuck? This woman spent the night, didn't want to have sex, was completely naked with me and my wife, but was literally said, no, I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. And she made it very clear, sleep's happening. We're sleeping.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So perfect. And then, are you comfortable sleeping together? No pressure. Just love the idea of snuggling all night. She goes, I'd love that. Perfect. Same. Right. So everything here is basically her telling me she was totally fine with what we did, but no sex whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Right. So this is me. What time are we seeing you today? Does 7 work? Yup.
So you kind of did like a group date with you, your wife, and this chick, right?
It's almost always me and my wife with women. That's what we do. I totally can date them on my own as well, but typically it's me and my wife.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because that's what I'm after. I'm after women that are going to come have threesomes.
Yeah,
right?
no, I understand.
Yeah. So what time are we seeing you? 7 work? Yes. What time? So this is just I screenshot this one twice. Perfect. See you then. Can't wait. I've got a movie. Okay, so it's an old film, but it's good. If it looks terrible, let me know. I'll find another. I'll watch it when I get home. She's referring to the trailer, not the movie. I'm out shopping. Okay, have fun. So she says, I apologize if the response to your moving choice looks good. I'm about to tell it now. Sweet. What morning? What time do I start? So once again, we meet each other here. Right? So the gap in the weird text message is because we're meeting. So it's a phone call to organize logistics, and then we're meeting here.
Okay. And then did you bang her at this point?
Yes, at this point I've had sex with her.
And was it like a threesome with you and your wife, or was it just a one?
It was not. So here's how this goes down, because this is fucking hysterical. So I said to my wife, look, she's clearly comfortable sleeping over and snuggling, right? And so I say to my wife, this is the insanity of my head. I can't imagine I'm rejected. So I assume she's not into women. And so I say to my wife, would you mind letting me and her sleep together, just the two of us, without you? You sleep with the kids and let me close the deal because I'm so pissed off that I didn't get the close the first night.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife says, yeah, no problem. So my wife sleeps with our kids, in the kids' bedroom, and she says she's on her period, blah, 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 leaving me with the woman. So this time we have sex. So I say after we have sex, I got to ask you.
Oh, I think you froze there again. Yeah, Adam was frozen again. All right, let's give him a second. Ooh. Do you guys want me to show one of my convos at the end? Kind of comparable styles back and forth. Oh, sorry.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man? You're back. You froze there for a second. Yep.
Okay, so I can't believe I didn't close this chick. So basically, I say to her after we have sex, I got to ask you, why didn't we have sex the first night? You clearly like me. You clearly are comfortable spending the night and snuggling naked. Why didn't we have sex? And she's like, oh, I don't sleep with men. I'm a lesbian. And I'm like, well, why did we match? Like, what's going on? She goes, I was just trying to bang your wife. Your wife's really hot. She goes, I'm not interested in you at all. At which point I go, well, then why did we have sex just now? And she goes, because I find you kind of charming. And I thought, why the hell not? Now, to get really into this, what was sex like? Sex pretty much for 45 minutes was her sitting on my face. And then she let me fuck her afterwards. So once the whole story came clean, I was like, okay, this makes total sense. This woman predominantly, or actually has only ever dated women. Apparently she's like I wasn't her first. She'd had sex with another guy, but didn't like it. And so was like only into women. So that's what happened with this chick.
Okay.
So fun fact, her and my wife have still 3 years later never been together, which is really funny, which we'll get to anyway. It's another whole other story there. Nice. So a chill day then. Yeah, pretty much. I'm excited for the car. We can definitely meet up if you'd like. It does. So you can see this conversation has now turned into we're dating. I'm on the way to mine. But the conversation looks exactly the same. Right? Like we're texting now as we were at the very beginning. So yeah, the day after my workout is when my body looks best. I think I probably sent a nude picture here just for the record. She goes, you look amazing. Thanks, you too. I love your body. This is me sending pictures of my wife. That's my wife's butt.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah. Those are breathtaking. She's so stunning. Thank you. Yeah, I think we had a phone call here and she wanted pictures. Like I sent her a picture of me and she then phones me and is like, she wants pictures of my wife, if I remember rightly. And so I'm like, here. Thank you. I love taking them. I agree. I'd love to take some of you one day. I'd love that. Perfect. I may or may not have played last night over and over. I had an amazing time, right? So that's after our first time having sex. Same. I'm inviting a personality assessment for work. Do you want to do it? Absolutely. So I sent her this. She goes, I finished trying on everything Eve gave me. Oh, my wife gave her a bunch of like clothes that she didn't want anymore. And they said, if you ever want to show me some pictures of you and some things, I'm just saying. So she sends me a bunch of like, thank you pics. Holy fuck, I love this. You're stunning. I love the mirror shot. I'll take more for you. I love that. Okay, here we go. This is what I promised. Can I ask you a question that may be stupid? Do male pictures do anything for you, or do you really just enjoy the visual of the female form? Asking so I not send. Remember, I've just discovered she's a fucking lesbian. And she goes, male pictures don't do anything for me sexually, but if you feel confident and want to show it off, I fully support you. Basically, she's saying, I'm not interested in any picture of you whatsoever. Keep sending me pictures of your wife.
Well, I mean, most girls are not interested in dick pics.
No, but she specifically wants pictures of my wife, not pictures of me. Because she phoned me and asked for them. And the pictures I'm sending her are irrelevant, right? Like,
hey, listen, Adam, you know, if there's a gun to my head, I have to choose between photos of you and photos of your wife. I think I'll pick the same as her, you know?
Alex, you have no choice. I'm going to continue sending you the pictures of my penis behind a frozen mirror.
Okay.
All right. It does. I love that. Thanks for letting me know that helps. I'm passing out. Have an awesome night. Sleep well. Good night, obviously, too. Thanks, lover. Again, straight. We go from love to lover now, right? Once we've had sex, lover. That's the change. I missed snuggling last night. What have you got on today? Anything fun for work? Good morning. I missed it too. Nothing fun for work. Might clean my room. Sounds very reasonable. What about you? Anything fun? I'm being responsible. Grocery shopping. Finally, grocery shopping. All right. So now, again, we're back into this really normal, basic conversation. I'm like, we're going to New York. I'll skim through this. Nothing that interesting. Eve gave her some business videos. She goes, I've watched a couple of them. She's building a desk for her to work. Nice. And then again, she's starting. It's pouring up here. Is it raining at the farm? Yep, thunder too. And again, this is a little bit of flirting now. Wet Bella, but not in a good way. Are you still working? No, I'm at Facebook Marketplace hunting for furniture. Right. So again, I'm remembering her conversation. Sleep well. I'm passing out love. Text you tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. I kind of want to see the bed you made sometime. Let me clean. I'll send you a picture. Love that. So she sent me a picture that I didn't want to post here because it's very graphic. It's 11 out of 10. Fuck. Thank you. Okay, this is the new game. Poses coming your way periodically. You judge the pose. So this is the ongoing theme of her being a lesbian and not being into men, and me trying to get her to like pictures of me for whatever fucking reason I'm doing this. It's like I'm on a mission to do this, right?
Yeah, that is a good way of putting it. Whatever fucking reason. I don't know what the reason is either. If she's fucking.
There's no reason, but it's fun. So I think like one of the key components for me in dating is at this point, I do this for fun. Like I enjoy it. I like dealing with problems. I like problem solving. This is what I'm doing, right? So, hey, do you want to eat something that my mum made? What is it? Made me think of you. Haha. Okay, this is a reference because she hasn't sucked my dick yet, because she's not into it. So I'm trying to get that into her head, right? Oh my god, yes, I'll judge your poses. Okay, perfect. So this is now the pose I go with. So no point being naked. She doesn't care. So I'm just making stupid faces. Okay. 9 out of 10, love the goofiness. Thanks, love the ratings, I'm passing out, sleep well, morning gorgeous, how are you today? Doing a seminar, good luck, I found a bookcase. Again, it's boring conversation. All right, so now this is literally the last couple of days. So this is 3 years later, because this just goes on.
No, I'm sure, yeah.
Right? So I just show you, this is like real game. Hey, I love that you're pushing ahead of your dreams, go crush it. So if you remember back here in 2021 was when she came up with the idea of her business. She's only just started it 2 weeks ago. So she's finally doing it. And I'm like, she's getting a license to do it. She says her apartment doesn't seem to get enough light. So she's going to get some new ones in the spring. That's a reference to things that she's growing. She's getting a license to grow things, to bake things, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean.
Yeah. And I was like, yes, in Texas. So she currently lives in Colorado. She moved to Colorado. And I'm like, you should move to Texas, Bastrop. I'm like, you need new plants. She goes, yeah, for me to move to Bastrop, you'll have to wait until October. I'm like, okay, worth it. I would do it in a heartbeat to be closer to you. Fuck, same. Miss you. I miss you so much. It feels like it's been so much longer than a week since I left. Same, like legit. It's only been a week. So she was here last week. Yeah, almost a week. I left last Tuesday. Fuck. And then I phoned her again. Just finished the massage on a drive. Thought I'd call you. So this is her at my house last week. So that's 3 years later.
All right, cool. So let's do a quick, nice compare and contrast to my texting. So what would you say? Okay, let me pose the question like this. What would you say are the underlying fundamentals for this text interaction for you?
So for me, it's number one, assume we've known each other forever. Text like we've known each other forever. Number two, I involve her in my everyday life and I remember what she's doing in her everyday life and I respond and care about it. I get her on a rhythm as soon as possible of texting in the morning and texting at night. Whenever I'm seeing the text going backwards and forwards quickly enough, I'll pick up the phone and randomly phone her to see if she'll get on the phone. I do logistics over the phone, not over text. So all logistics to meet up time, all that is done over the phone. That way, if there are any complications, she's like, well, I can't make 7, but I can do 7:30. I don't want that going in text where she disappears for an hour to think about it and get back to me. So it's all done fast and quick. When a woman doesn't feel comfortable having sex, I will never push it because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. And for whatever weird reason, I always assume it's somebody else's fault that I'm not getting laid and not mine.
Okay. Let me compare and contrast this to my text game.
Sure.
And if we have time, maybe I'll do one of mine at the end.
Yeah.
So similarities. Number one is not being needy. I think that's good. I think that's something that Adam does, and that's something I do. Number two is persistence. That's also something you saw some good amount of persistence there. I'm also extremely persistent. Now, here's where I would say the differences are. I'm definitely, and I'm not saying one style is better or worse than the other. They're just different styles, right? I would say that I'm much more succinct. So with me, it's just like you won't see like 3 texts. It'll be I try to compact and make it as succinct as possible. Number two is that I think there's a lot less rapport building, a lot more like sexual tension building. So if you go through my text, it's a combination of humor and flirting and sexual tension with the vast majority of the girls. Number three, I think that I set up the logistics most of the time over text. But yeah, other than that, I think those are basically the things that struck out at me. But we'll have to go through some more before I can really analyze it. But yeah, good stuff, man. I mean, clearly it worked.
Thanks, man. Yeah, dude. I by the way, I love the comments and everyone's like, "This is clearly fake." Like, that's a chick at my house. That's texting 3 years later. I mean, I don't know how anyone thinks that's fake. Like, you want me to phone her right now and get her on the phone? Because she will. She was totally down to have this chat. You wanted to confirm she's a lesbian? Well, it was anyway.
Well, hey, man, if you do it, I don't think they can ever fucking dispute it. But that's up to you. I don't know how you feel about putting her on blast.
Dude, yeah, I love it. Like, I absolutely love it when people say stuff like that. Hang on, I'm gonna message her.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Message her first.
I've got a few people saying there is.
It doesn't seem fake. It's just kind of blowing my mind. Okay.
Real. I've got a few people saying there's no way you're real, or that somebody said she's a hooker, or that you're a.
No, she does not text like a hooker. There's no fucking way.
No,
that I will definitively stake my life on.
Yeah, like, I love the ones that are saying that this is foreign. Like, she's an American. Like, this is an American chick in America.
Well, even if she's foreign, who gives a shit? What does that make her like less?
Well, no, because game is different depending on where you are in the world. Like, it absolutely does make a difference. But you know, I will say I think that American women are some of the hardest to attract in the world. Yeah. All right, I'll give her a second to reply. She hasn't seen the message.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Let's move on to the next one until she replies.
I love this. This is so funny. Okay, sweet. So, this one, this is actually showing the text message from Facebook. So this is
okay, awesome. This is Facebook, Facebook
this
dating.
Is Facebook dating. So look, there's the evidence. You and Layla match. Layla is in Austin, Texas. Boom, boom, boom. This is my opening message. You have a great smile. Merry Christmas, December 25th. Right.
So you really play it like chill. Like you really are like very like careful not to come off like as a creep or to over sexualize. It seems like.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, she says yes. So hold on.
All right, let's do it.
Fucking haters on the internet. You guys are full of shit. Who the fuck's calling me a fucking con man, dickhead? Hey, hi, baby. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good. So you're live on the internet, Bella, and people are saying that you can't possibly be real and that this is all fake. Do we date?
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I was showing text messages from like when we first met and saying basically that, you know, we've always just had like kind of chill conversation. It's always been light and fun and flirty. And I think a lot of people here can't believe that's real. So.
Oh, it definitely is.
I fucking adore you. And you have like the sexiest voice as well. They can all like hear that. You're so hot.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. All right. I miss you, baby. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. We can catch up and I'll tell you all about it. All right.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Take care, Bella.
Bye.
It's kind of hard to argue against that.
I love it when people tell me I'm fake. Like, oh, fuck yourself. Show me another dating coach who's got 4 fucking.
The only way this could be more proof if he literally released a video of him fucking the girl. But even then, people will say it's a prank.
I've got them on my fucking phone. The reason I got banned on YouTube is for very.
Yeah. Let's not play that on my channel. Right. But look at that. Good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
Fucking dickheads. Anyway, you have a great smile. Merry Christmas. So do you. Merry Christmas. Thanks. Got plans between now and New Year. I'm not. I'm off work until Tuesday. How about y'all? This here to me is a look, this is it. I got fast. Fun, us too. We're going to do work as needed. I know this is random. Do you want to do a phone call and see how we get on? I know it's a little forward, but I find it saves so much time. We can find out how we get on. That. Sure. Awesome. Here's my phone number. That's it. So it's not impressive. My what I say in the app is irrelevant. The first message, like I said, I've got 27 different ones. I pretty much use "you have a great smile," "I love your smile" is like my default, and I got like 26 others. I cut and paste them. I deal with their reply. I always I add a little something that references either something in their pictures. There's not much to go on here, so I just went because it's Christmas. By the way, it shows you what I'm doing at 6:30 on Christmas Day because I'm constantly meeting new people. Yeah, it's so very straight to phone.
You're really quickly moving over to text, essentially, it sounds like.
Yeah, and sometimes a phone call. Like, if they give me their phone number, I will sometimes just, like, phone them. And, and again, I'm 43. Like, I come from an era where we did just phone people. And it works. You'd be surprised.
I got it.
Yeah. So, there we go. Hi there. It's Layla. So she texted me first. By the way, I like it when they text me first. It's like, to me, it's like my favorite thing if I can.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Layla, it's Adam. Great to meet you. There's me. Here's a recent picture, so you know it's me. She's got an Android, guys. I'm apologizing in advance. This is the reason I didn't start with this one. She's hot, but every time she emojis any of my things, it copies what I say.
Adam, question: why send the photo of yourself? What's the logic behind that?
To deal with fucking catfishing. There's so many fucking fakes on the
I
internet.
see.
So I'll show a picture of me, they show a picture of them, and the picture, because this is a new picture, I know I'm real. If they just send me a picture of that I've already seen, I'm like, oh, send me a picture of today, right? So I want to know that they're not fake. That's my catfishing method. Good question. Okay. Remember, I like using what people put in pictures. From today, great to meet you too. You have an incredible smile. Thanks, you do too. What's your Starbucks of choice? So I'm just referencing the Starbucks. Again, this is going to become a very boring conversation. In fact, I think I cut out some of this because I've already taken you guys through a boring conversation. And this one didn't flake. It just worked. That was just black coffee from the house. So she stores her coffee from home in a Starbucks cup. Nice. I love the sad face. I do love Starbucks, but I don't drink coffee. It's always pink drinks for me. When I was working at home, I stopped drinking coffee. It was nice. Love that. Never got into the taste of it. What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time? This question's really important because the conversation's boring as fuck. We're talking about coffee. Mm-hmm. I need the conversation to shift, so I want to know what she does for fun. She spends time with her kid. We've just moved to Austin. I go to the gym or I sneak off and read a book. That's not boring. Being a parent is my favorite thing. I work a lot too. I've got 5 kids. We've got 5 kids. Obviously, every woman knows that I have another woman. It's a lot. I do try to get some downtime. I'm kind of a nerd, so play games a lot with the kids mostly. So I like getting in. I'm a nerd early because if they're not going to play Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering or something with me, I don't really want to hang out with them. And I'm not kidding. Like, I don't care how hot a girl is. If she will not nerd with me, I don't really want to hang out because I'm just bored. I love that so much. Being a parent is my favorite thing. Wow, you have your hands full. They're fun ages. Yours, she gave some personal information here, so I hit it. I love that. What they into? Mine love Roblox. Those are fun ages. Are you from Austin? I know that all women that have kids, their kids are into Roblox. It's like a good conversation. She likes to do art and crafts. We go on walks in the woods. We live on a ranch about 50 minutes east of Austin. This is that information I would normally get on a phone call. I texted it here just because I want people to know that I live a long way away. It sets up for spending the night. And then I benefit, right? It's far enough away to avoid traffic. This is all weirdly logistical conversations that I'm getting in her head so she knows how things are. She says I'd never be this close. I see that as a massive sign of interest. I know it sounds weird, but if I'm talking about living a long way away and they say, oh, I wish I did, I wish I wasn't in the city, any of those phrases let me know she's usually down to spend time at my place. What do you do? She says what she does for a career. Where is the office? I say I own a few small companies and run them from home. This here, you're very well articulated through text message. This is why I don't give any credit to what other dating coaches say. I just look at what women tell me. And I constantly have women tell me they like the way I text. Constantly. And I feel this should be every guy's judgment of if they're good via text message.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So she wants to start running her own business one day. Again, I'm skipping through the duplicate messages because there's a lot. I thought about doing tutorials, teaching people how to fix stuff. You don't get successful by being an employee. It's great to learn, take time to figure out what you want to do. What kind of stuff do you fix? Before, as a manager, as a technician, I painted cars. Okay. And so, again, the conversation then just goes on and on and on and on. We get on a phone call. She comes over to my house and she spends the night. And it's just done. There's nothing else interesting. So I'm just showing you guys the proof that it actually happened. Miss you, heart. Good old bathroom mirror pic. Don't forget mine because she wants me to send her a picture. Oh. So this is just evidence that it's closed. But I just wanted to show you again, it is the same shit. I'm responding. I'm being polite. It's the same.
Oh, okay.
This one's a bit different. So
okay.
I knew that you guys want to see a different style. So, okay. This one is from 2020. So Julia, this one's, most of my interactions, by the way, are like this. This is standard.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the kind of message that I write that gets them to give me their phone number. Then I have the conversation like the one I did with Bella that just goes on and on and on and on and on. I get them to my house. Bella's was unique because I didn't fuck her the first time because that was weird, that whole situation. But whatever. Then I did. And she's still in my life. Layla, still in my life. Like, the women that I sleep with, 9 times out of 10, still in my life. So next one, Julia.
So how did you meet Julia? It's a dating app?
This is another one. This was Facebook dating again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So you specifically said you wanted like normal, mundane dating apps, because I definitely use Field and some of the other obscure ones, but
Yeah,
for
sure.
It's Julia. Hi, Julia. Great to connect. Okay, check this. This picture is really important. This picture is of a statue in Russia, and her dating profile picture was the same statue.
Oh.
So this was just like, I said to her, my message was like, oh my God, I've got a picture in front of that same statue, but it wasn't on my dating profile. I was like, I'd love to send it to you. Are you comfortable texting? She said, yes. We swapped phone numbers and here we are. Let me see. Nice. How about that coffee sometime this week? Oh yeah, my opening message often says like, give me a phone number so we can meet in person to get to know each other, something like that. Yeah. This week won't work. I'm working throughout the week. I could maybe do this weekend. Oh, and I did say, if you guys want my opening messages, like you can just, I've got a phone number. You can text me. I'll give you my 27 opening messages that have that kind of stuff. Like basically it says going backwards and forwards is a waste of time. I think you can only really get to meet somebody in a phone call or over a coffee. Does that sound good? They say, sure. I'm like, here's my phone number. Pretty simple. Okay, this week won't work. I'm working throughout the weekend. I can maybe do this weekend. So I'm specifically showing you guys ones where there are problems, with the exception of the Layla one that was just easy, just because I want to show you sometimes. Most of the time it's easy, but I thought it would be more interesting to see problems. Totally fine. The weekend works great. What do you do for work? I work for a fountain company. Been here a month. I'm new. Like a garden fountain. I'm renovating my garden. Yes. Sweet. What part of Austin are you in? I'm not in Austin. I'm in San Antonio. Okay, cool. I love San Antonio. You'll see I'm always positive on responses to what people say. Like always. Because again, I want to build that rapport. Do you come here often? It's totally lame line. I used to once a week for work. Now only when I need to. It's a nice drive. So you don't do the same work that you had coming to San Antonio. It was a client that was there. Getting ready to get out of work. If I don't answer right away, don't take it personal. No problem at all. Thanks for letting me know. Send a pic in your work outfit. Me on my ranch. So if I'm asking for a picture, I'm sending a picture. That's like a standard. She sends a picture. I'm hiding it. Okay, and then she says, you would ask for a picture on a day that I woke up late and didn't have time to do anything with my face. You look great. Nice shirt. I like your serious face. Oh, thanks. It's my fave. How's your evening? It's good. I'm doing light work, spending time with the kids. How many kids do you have? A lot. I'm raising one who isn't blood related. These are my 4 others. They're beautiful. How old is the youngest? 6 weeks. The oldest one is really cute. So again, it's just forward and backwards. Are you a single parent? You've got a daughter too, right? Single parent is not the way to describe me. So this is interesting. This is a dating profile that did not have my wife on it. So this is just me. So this is me explaining that I have a wife. So if you guys get so single parent is not the way I describe me. The kids live with me and I pay for everything, but all their mothers are in their lives. My oldest is 18 months when he came into my life. His mother was my best friend. Her BF didn't want anything to do with his son, so I stepped in as a dad. This is literally my life story of my relationship. We had 2 biological kids. Co-parents tried dating. It didn't work. It's easy to explain over a coffee. Long story short, I came out of a marriage and my wife said that he didn't want to have kids, but I wanted to be a dad badly. So stepping in and helping my friend seemed like a good idea. And honestly, the kids are the best thing ever. Quite a story. Yes, definitely would be better over coffee. There's the bite. That's what I'm after. Again, it's a hook of a story. It's kind of giving information. It's giving it vague because I want them to agree to come for a coffee or to meet up or to do something. It's that same thing that I used with the other girl, the same technique. Curiosity hook, like I'm creating this presentation. Anything I can do to get someone to be like, okay, I need to talk to this guy. I need to meet this guy. We're going to have this conversation. Yeah, and she sent me a picture of a kid. I hid that. There's so much more. Thank you. She's my only cutie. Save them more so we can have something to talk about. I admire a man who steps up to be a father. That's extremely sweet and mature of you. By the way, every guy that thinks like, you know, it's not cool, like stepping in to raise somebody else's kid. Like I said, my oldest kid, his dad wanted nothing to do with him. First of all, fuck that guy. Second of all, women love it. Like if you're actually a man that is willing to look after someone. I've looked after my oldest kid since he was 18 months old. Like he's my son. There's no question about it. Done. I love that. Thank you. Being a dad is the best. I've wanted it my whole life. They're my world. You seem happy just talking about them. That says a lot. In bed already. Good talking with you today. All right. So we had a phone call somewhere in here. There was a phone call. No, maybe not. Actually, I think that was just texting. Oh, no, we did. We had a phone call. Yeah. So again, I probably phoned her somewhere. Save them all so we have something to talk about. This gap here is probably where I phoned her. Yeah, that looks about right. Nice, I agree. Sleep well. It was great getting to know you. How you doing? So starts with the memes. I wondered where you went. Okay, yeah. So I think she got quiet after this. So she must have not responded for a while. Or like not sent a message and I didn't message her too. So sometimes I just like forget I'm texting women because I'm texting people. And so she's initiated this. I'm good. Today I'm working on a lighting installation, one of my businesses. Hopefully you're working outside. It's pretty toasty. Yes, I'm inside my shop. How are you? What are you up to? I'm at the office. It's pretty quiet Tuesday. Keep further busy ones. Again, it's boring. It's backwards and forwards. Send a pic. Sending her a picture of me today. You look like you lost some weight. I have been. Do you have personal photographers take pictures? Nope, just me. That was actually taken one of my staff members. I want to show off my nerdy t-shirt. I was going to mention it. Again, nerdy thing is huge for me. So I want to make sure I bring that up. I am such a nerd. You play video games. So I'm directing the conversation constantly onto things I want to talk about, justifications to meet up in person. It's subtle. It's there. It looks boring. It's really good game. Like really, really good. Not for quick escalation fucking, but for keeping them forever. That like I can phone Bella, get permission to come on a podcast. Like it's real game, real relationships where women are willing to jump in with your wife. But you got to do it this way, you know? I own a nerdy Dungeons and Dragons shop. It's one of my favorite companies. Do you want to see? This is what it used to be like when I bought it. This is what it's like now. It's actually not like this now. I actually bought a giant building and improved it. Pretty freaking awesome. Good work. Looks great. Thank you. Send a pic. All right. So this is the chick. You got to stop doing that. Doing what? You're so cute. Emojis. I love that movie. Ditto. Morning gorgeous. How's your day? Again, boring backwards and forwards. But I'm training her to send pictures, right? I think that was me playing the ukulele in 2020. I was teaching myself to play the ukulele. Do you ever get to ATX? Remember, she's in San Antonio, so she's 2 hours away. Good morning, sir. I was already in bed when you texted me. No probs. Woman morning. Did you mean, do I ever go to Austin? For some reason, I like it when a man calls me woman. Did I do or say something to offend you? So I forgot to message her again, guys. This comes up again. True story. We dated for like a year and then broke up because she said I didn't respond to her texts quick enough, which is crazy because I'm normally really good at it. I think it wasn't hot enough for me, if I'm being honest with you. I think that's what was going on here. Sorry, I had a surgery. I had a testosterone replacement. Don't be sorry. I just want to know if somebody would ever stop talking to me. Looking back now, like that should have been.
Wait, you had a testosterone replacement with surgery? What is that?
Yeah, I've had to have it done a few times. So I had a stroke, and I passed out one day, and again, because everyone on the internet doesn't believe me, that's a surgery. My shoulder, I tore.
A shoulder surgery. Okay.
No, yeah, because I passed out. So I had to have shoulder surgery, but my testosterone they discovered was actually at 279. So my I have to have testosterone. I get implants, like testosterone implants. It's like a pellet. So they cut me open and put them in. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's whatever. Anyway, so don't be sorry. I just always like to know if people stop talking to me. Thanks for reaching out. The last 2 weeks have been wild. So again, she's constantly pinging me. Like I said, I like her. She's cute. She's just not hot enough. I'm old. If you're old, then I'm old. I felt very old when I was going through all these surgeries and shit. How much older than you? How much? I'm 40. When that's 10 years. When's your birthday? December the 9th. You're lying. Why would I lie? Can I call you in 30 minutes? Yeah. SMS first so I can dodge my kids. Can you talk 3 minutes? I just tried calling. All right. So we had a phone call here. This is where we discovered we're born on the same day. So she's born December the 9th as well. You're now going to see everything escalate heavily, right? Because it's such a big rapport. Like, what are the odds that like we're at the same fucking birthday? She's sending a picture. Your figure is so hot, damn woman. I really love the short conversation that we had. I want to do it more. I'm so down for that woman because earlier on she said she liked when I say woman. Let's meet for a coffee sometime. So we've never met, right? Sounds good. Just keep in mind I have a daughter. If I make the trip, I have to get a sitter. I understand. Do you want to do it?
Adam, I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. Just keep going.
Go get it.
Back in 10 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. It's funny because bats get sexual. So she's like, I'm pretty tipsy. Are you still awake? I wasn't. I was asleep. She goes, morning. And then she sends this. Fuck, that's hot. I love the artwork, referencing her tattoo. And then that's one of my sexy pictures that I felt was somewhat comfortable to put on the internet. Don't judge me, guys, too badly. I'm having a lazy start to my day. Me too. That was last night. That's me now. Julie, you're stunning. Again, a lot of guys, like, they won't cross the line to actually point out somebody that, you know, hey, you are attractive, as opposed to like, I want you, you're attractive. There's a big difference. If I say I want you, I'm expressing my own need. If I'm like, you are attractive, I'm stating a fact, and it doesn't make me sound needy at all. Pictures are my fave, so I'm doing this to encourage her to respond and continue to send pictures. Thank you, I mean it. Okay, we've got to meet up. I loved our chat. So again, we probably have another phone call back here, give or take. We do. When are you thinking? Sometime this week. I can't go in the week. I work 8 to 5, and then I just like to go home. You're too far for a quick drive for a coffee, maybe a weekend or a day next weekend, right? So I'm yes to that. How's Saturday evening? I need to find a sitter. Let me know what works. Okay, so at this point, I don't know, have we already met up here? Let me try and find out. I'm trying to work out exactly when we met. No, I don't think we have yet. All right, so how's it going? So she's sending more pictures. What are you drinking? Grapefruit vodka. I know a place that does good Moscow mules. Hey, they're stud, right? So the flirting's starting. She's escalating. I don't need to. She is, but because she is, I know I can escalate. So I'm doing the same thing she did. Hey there, stud. How you doing? Again, I'll speed it through. What are you cooking? Nothing special, just eggs. Do you like watching UFC? There was the Usman fight. How was it? You're not watching it? Yeah. I'm just playing nerd games. I think I was playing D&D. Okay. Morning. Good night. Did you have a good night with the film? Yes. Didn't finish the movie. Have you ever had yellow watermelon? By the way, I didn't even know that was a thing. What's your plans for today? And you can see it's just normal conversation. She's asking about the surgery. So that's, and this is it. My hormones are going crazy, but I'm horny constantly. It's bad. Again, these are the bites I'm giving them to jump onto if they want. I think about sex all the time. So I guess I wasn't helping by sending the picture on Friday. She's referencing the picture she sent earlier. I loved it. It set me off in the right ways. Feel free to send as many as you want. Do you want a quick chat? So we had a phone call here between these two. And somewhere here, I think we were like talking about sex here. So she goes, isn't your hand getting tired? Sorry, I'm in the office already. Maybe I'm lunch around 12 or 1. My hand definitely is. I have a meeting at noon. Then she sends this shit. Do you like grapefruit? Oh my God, fuck, I do. Damn, woman. That's so unfair with my mind right now. We need to talk. Sorry, I'm bad. Now my pants don't fit. That's one of my favorite lines, by the way. My pants don't fit. I like it when you're bad. She's there. Your foot would not stop me. If you say so, are you free to chat yet? You need 10 more minutes. So again, more phone conversations. This gift's my favorite one to send. It's like spanking Tinkerbell to get you to behave. I only like to be spanked when I'm naked. That can be arranged if you're brave enough. Brave enough, I'm interested. You're bad. It's going to be the most difficult afternoon now. Good. Then this. So now I'm just sending her things I'm going to do to her, right? I can't stop thinking of you now. That's amazing. Honestly, I've been thinking about you nonstop too. It's safe to say I want you. Ditto badly. Come fuck me. Also, I've got a funny story to share. That's that same hook, the same concept. This is open if you want it. I'm listening. Do you want to tell me on the phone? On the phone. We have another chat here. I'm waiting for my pictures. So I think here she's like wants me to send her pictures of me because she keeps sending me pictures of her. More pictures of her. Fuck, that's hot. I love the one I got today. I probably sent a naked picture of me here. And we had a phone call and she masturbated. Thanks for participating in my orgasm. Oh, no. She masturbated to my picture. There we go. You masturbated to the picture. That's hot. I love your underwear. No, I visualized what you said earlier. That's hot. Now I'm hard again. You're going to get it. That's a gift. That wasn't her. That's a gift.
Okay.
This thread gets worse, by the way.
No nudes, please. We can't.
All right. No, I think it stops. I think it's the end. Look, I don't know the YouTube rules, Alex. I'm just showing what's real. You're not going to like the next thread.
If there's nudes, please don't show it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can avoid them. So just so everyone knows, like I said, I'm starting off simple. I started off with a difficult one where she didn't sleep with me the first night, but you now have evidence 3 years later we're still sleeping with each other, right? It's not fake. Then I'm showing you a more sexual one. This next one is so much worse. I'm going to try not to show nudes.
Make sure you don't, bro, please, because this will get my whole channel taken down.
I'm going to try it very carefully, okay? I got this, Alex. I got this. Probably. This is the funniest thing, though, right? Because people on the internet want to be like, oh, this guy's fake. I have so much evidence I'm not fake. So much. But the internet won't let me share it. But you guys want proof? I got you. But anyway. All right, this one gets very sexual very quick. So my dating profile, the last line always says, why don't you start a conversation by telling me your favorite food? And it is normal that I receive messages from women first. So this woman messaged me first. Hey there, hope you guys are doing good tonight. I see you guys are foodies. My favorite food is either vegetarian
Zoom in on
lasagna.
that a little bit more.
Sorry again?
Zoom in on that.
Oh, yeah, sure. Better?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you guys are foodies. My favorite food is either vegetarian lasagna or lobster. Very different, but amazing. I'd love to chat with you guys a bit and see if we're a good fit. Request to view private photos, giving you access to private photos. Oh, fun, nice to connect. I make a pretty mean lobster. I'd love to give it a try. Sounds divine. What are you up to at this hour? Being honest, I'm horny and just can't sleep. How about you? So this is a sex app, right? This is like, it's not Field. It's like another one. But like, if you guys aren't using those kind of apps, if you want like kinky sex, threesomes, polyamory, going outside of Tinder and Hinge is a great way to go.
What's the name of the app?
Field. This one, I'm not 100% sure what it was, but Field is the one I'm currently using. F-E-E-L-D.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, Field. Yeah, many times.
Yeah, Field's great. Being honest, I'm horny, can't sleep. I'm sorry if that was too forward. I'm not one to hold back, right? Honestly, if I just got this message, I would have thought she was a bot. The second message is what made me think she wasn't. Because she recalibrated herself. Sex bots don't do that. I'm not too horny at all. I'm all about upfront honesty. I actually have a fuck buddy coming over for a quickie because of the same issue. This is another way that I will field out a bot as well. By making it clear I'm fucking people. Also, if you're using polyamory apps, Field, seeking any of these kind of apps that are very sex-based, like, you need to make it clear you're already fucking people. If you don't, people are going to see you as a meal ticket. Right? So they cannot ever think you don't get laid. Just for the record. So I have a fuck buddy coming over because of the same issue. So I'm like, I'm horny, I'm going to fuck someone. Oh my God, I'm so wet right now. Thinking about you and your wife is making me so much more wet. I'd never mind joking and fun with you. I've never had a threesome before. I definitely want to try it here in the future. This is why she's on the app. She wants to have group sex. Oh, nice. It's great. She's dominant too, so it makes it more interesting. Do you want to text? And then we switch to phone numbers. Hi, this is seeking arrangements. That's what this is. My name's Adam. Hi, I'm Cameron. Hi, Cameron. Figured to send you some more pictures of us, just in case anyone thinks I don't stick my head in between a woman's leg. That's acceptable for YouTube, right, Alex?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as there's no nudity.
Yep, that's the chick. She's a real human. Here are some for you guys. I hid the naked one. You're gorgeous too. I love taking photos. Be right back. My friend is here. Have fun. So much better. Dude, that message after fucking, and I actually did fuck someone. That message is so good. When you are like, oh my God, I feel good now. Like letting them know like you fucked somebody. Especially on an app like Seeking, where you are likely to get people to try and get money out of you. Like this chick doesn't ask for money once, you'll see this. But like, you gotta be careful, like, because they will come after you. If they think you're a meal ticket, but meal tickets are guys that don't get laid, don't already have women. And dude, I've absolutely had women on Seeking be like, oh, you got to pay me to hang out with me. I'm like, fuck that. I was like, women hang out with me all the time because they want to fuck me. Like, you don't have to pay them, like, at all. And actually, just in case anyone says anything, I'm going to show you a screenshot later on of a woman that I offered to give her money and she refused to accept it. I will show you.
Why didn't you offer?
Because I live a long way away. And I feel bad when people drive to come and see me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's like an hour. You know what I mean? Like, so I often, forget Seeking, just if I meet a chick on Facebook dating, I'm like, hey, can I give you gas money? Because gas is fucking expensive. And a lot of the women that I'm dating, they're not rich. Like, they stress about topping up their gas tank. You know what I mean? Like, so honestly, dude, my buddy Jordan, a dude, came to visit me and I paid for his Uber because it was like $100. I'm like, I would do it for a dude. Why wouldn't I do it for a woman I'm fucking? You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's just polite. But she actually refused to accept it, which is really fun. Do you have a good time? I wish it was me that came over. So good. I'd have had you over. You're a cutie. I'd like to take pictures of you. Thank you. I'm up for taking pictures. So you can see, because the app is more sexual, I'm being more sexual. I love taking pictures. You're good at it. Tell me a little bit about what you and your wife are looking for. We've been together 9 years. 7 of those we shared with another woman in a 3-way relationship. Truth be told, we're looking for a third. That's eventually. In the meantime, fun and play is cool. I like the sound of it. I definitely like to see if this could work if you guys want it also. Do you currently do work or school? Saving to become a flight attendant. That's what my first partner wanted to do. I'm heading out to Kansas for a festival. I'm back on the 14th. Would that work? I'm back on the 7th, but after the 14th work. Let's stay in touch with text until then. I was playing a fun game with my fuck buddy last night. Are you comfortable with me sharing? Okay. So once again, I hid the image. So the game is pretty simple. The game is how many orgasms can I bring her to the edge of and not let her do until she goes crazy, basically. That's it. So she got 6, so I was really impressed. I may not have pulled out of her to make her work for the last few minutes. Fuck, I wish I was there. You sound like so much fun to fuck. I totally enjoy playing. I do live an hour east of Austin, though. It's a ranch. You can be as loud as you want. Good, I can get loudy. Fuck me whenever you want, daddy. Oh, I'm going to like you. Wait to get taken by 2 people. I mean, this is full-on sex. My partner's a complete dominant. One of us hold down while the other one fucks them. I can't wait to be dominated by you both. Again, she wants a threesome. That's what she put that she was in for the app. That's what I'm focused on. We have sweet restraints in our bed. They're real medical ones. If you guys ever tied anyone up, I mean, tell me more about what you did to your fuck buddy last night. 1 minute I'm jumping on a work call. Sounds good, daddy. Like, she's just initiating daddy. She's going to the grocery store. What's your favorite thing to cook? Daddy, I'm so fucking horny. You're perfectly fine, daddy. I'm not doing anything except for playing with myself. Do you mind having period sex? Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to scroll any further down, Alex.
Yeah, let's just leave it there.
All right. So this one, this is a friend that wanted me to take her on a date. So just a friend. We'd never fucked, like a friend. We met at a business convention. And she said to me in person, hey, I want to go on a date with you to see what it's like. And I said, okay, no problem. So this is the start of the thread. Everything before this is just friend stuff. I'm like, do you trust me? She goes, I trust you. Let me choose what you eat and drink tonight. Absolutely. Good girl. Always. I like that. This is like one of my favorite sequences, if I can pull this one off. If somebody gives me this kind of compliance, I trust you absolutely always. This like triple compliance is really good.
Adam, how many examples do you have?
So many.
No. I mean, in this little folder.
In this thing?
Yeah.
I have 30 images of examples because I was worried that people in the comments would try and say stupid shit like this guy's fake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like we've gone through. If there's something that's super unique, let's take a look at that. But I feel like we've gone through a bunch. I feel like
Yeah, sure. It's pretty much the same kind of stuff. Again, basically it's stuff like I can be pretty dominant. I hope that's okay. I'm okay with it. There's no imagery here. I'm your woman if only for one night. That's hot. I'm excited. I'm counting down. Also because I'm hungry. So this kind of stuff I love, which is the takeaway, right? So it's like, she's like, I'm your woman. I'm like, great. I'm hungry. So this is, if it gets too sexual too fast, I'll pull it back.
Uh-huh.
So you go in the other direction. Are you going to drink tonight? I guess it depends if you order me a drink. Damn, I like you. I don't think you understand how much I like well-behaved women. You can tell me about it in an hour. I'll do more than that. Behave well, I'll show you. Deal, guide me, lover. And this is the kind of stuff. Yeah, it goes on and on. But yeah, so I don't want to get your channel banned, dude. So
click. Oh no, go back to that for a second.
Oh yeah, sure. 1 second. One second.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask who's the yeah. Who's that chick with the big tits?
That's another woman that I was dating for a while. We actually don't see each other anymore. But this is one of those examples of someone that fizzled out after a while. But this is one that I offered money to. So she can't even wait. Fuck, baby, you're gorgeous. Do you have Venmo? I'd love to send you some gas money for tomorrow. I don't want you spending a penny whenever you're with us unless you went to. You're so sweet. I love it so much. Don't be silly. I appreciate the offer. I'm happy to use my gas and come steal some of your time and company. So this was a seeking girl. Again, if you do it right, they will not accept money. Like, will not accept it.
Uh-huh.
But again, it's just, it's real.
Seeking can definitely be a gold mine if you know how to screen. You can screen out the prostitutes. You know how to frame things correctly. It can be good stuff. Yeah, man. So what are your?
Oh, dude, this is the one. I got to share this.
Okay.
So this was a dating coach slept with a woman after I broke up with her, and she messaged me and said, he kept talking about you and said, "Do I make you feel like Adam does?"
Who's a dating coach?
I'm not gonna name and shame.
Okay.
But I said, "Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's fucking weird." That was our first encounter. Then he would offer to take me to do shit to get me to stay around. Then he caught feelings and he ghosted me. Either way, no one has made sex as amazing as you. So, but
tell me offline. I'm curious.
Yeah, sure, I got you.
Awesome. So let's do like the takeaways. Like, what do you say are the big takeaways from your texting? What advice would you give a texting newbie?
So for me, there's a number of things, right? So number one, you absolutely have to make it seem like you've known them forever. And anything you can inject into the conversation that makes it seem like you've known somebody for a very, very long time is better, right? So look at the way you text your friends and text women that way. That's number one, without a doubt. Number two, I will not overly escalate on text unless somebody is giving me the okay to do it, but I will absolutely fish for the dominance and compliance method. So if I'm like I will say like, oh, thanks, love, or good job, well done, good girl. I'll throw those phrases out. And if she responds to that like, thank you, daddy, or I like that, then I'll go sexual. If I don't get it, I won't go sexual. Like I will hold it back because I'm going to get sexual in person. I would rather she turns up in person and I close as opposed to not getting the opportunity.
Oh.
I text constantly all the time. It's funny, dude. One of the reasons I don't teach text game outside of my paid training is because it's boring. Like I've told people countless times, I am consistent and boring. I will get the girl. I will fuck her. I will get pictures of me fucking her because I've been doing this a long time and I know that people doubt it, but it works consistently. And the biggest complaint people have is like, yeah, I'm just texting backwards and forwards and then I get to fuck her and it works. But you don't get the thrill of sending stupid shit, which is what fucks people up. You send something because you think it's funny. She doesn't think it's funny and she's gone.
Yeah, you play a little bit on the safe side. Yeah, my style's quite different, but
Yeah.
I'll show like a little tiny piece of it.
Yeah,
This
man.
is a girl I hooked up with from Tinder. Hey, Trouble, hiya. I like her style. Thanks, like her dog. Yeah, he's the best. Is that yours in the pick also? Cool. We can do a double date. So far it's chill. Hopefully
Yep.
they get along as we will. So here's when I start to sexualize. She's like, what do you like to do for fun in Miami? I'm like, around business, get quite busy, but also you're traveling, going to the gym, reading, and various
Love it.
kinky activities. Just missing a little her name in my life. So here she texts
Is this
me.
Tinder?
Yeah, this one was Tinder.
Yep.
Here's where I started sexualizing a little bit. Hey, cuties, blah blah. The cute chick with a dog. Well, yep, colorful hair and dog. Don't get me too excited now. So here she's like, what are you looking for? To meet a cool girl I have chemistry with, maybe break my multiple oral orgasms record. Anyway, you guys can see the rest of this on the website. But yeah, so that's kind of a little bit more my style, a little bit more, I guess, I don't know, like fucking aggressive, I would say.
No, dude. No, I get it. I totally get it. And I've seen that style. Question, genuinely. Are you
Sure.
still with her?
This girl?
Yeah.
No, I mean I have a girlfriend now. Me and Natty.
How long did it last and how did it end? I'm just curious because my brain says
Oh, you're
that
good.
fast escalation ends up in a relationship that gets a little bit wild and toxic and then ends quite rapidly.
We had a one night stand. She actually got back together with her ex like a week after me.
That 100, dude, I love it. And I understand the purpose of that style because that style does get you one night stands. It's just for me, that's not what I want. For me, I want women that are going to keep fucking me for like every woman that you saw there, minimum. Like the shortest one was Lindsay, the one with the tits. That was 3 months. That was the shortest one out of all of them. And her biggest complaint was I didn't like going to visit her house because I prefer people coming to mine. And that's actually a deal breaker for me. Like if you want me to go to yours instead of coming to mine, I'll break up with somebody.
Yeah, but I will kind of agree. Like I think that coming off too sexual could get you a one night stand, but it won't get you. Hang on one second.
Yeah.
It might not get your attention. I think the balance, the magic is somewhere in the middle. But yeah, man, this is good stuff. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. We did a pretty fucking big ass fucking texting breakdown. I will probably private this video after this for a few hours until we edit it out. Just don't want to.
I'm so sorry, Alex. And I appreciate it. I'm just, all my teaching I do behind closed doors nowadays, so I can say whatever.
The stream is still up, so we're good. I'll private it. I'll blur out some of the more graphic images, and I'll re-put it. So, yeah, guys, this should be back up live by tomorrow for sure. But yeah, let's do. I guess tell the guys where they can find you and where they can learn more about your texting and all that.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I would love that. So for anybody that's interested, if you want the 27 ways to start a conversation, I'm actually just going to give you my phone number. You can text me and you can get this. So it is a work line. So guys, please be appropriate. I can see the losers that don't get laid trying to send nasty comments. Don't do that. It'll actually just get filtered out by the system anyway. So it's +1 512 894 8428. So it's, I don't know if you can type it somewhere.
Sure, I'll type it up. Read me that again.
Yeah, so it's +1 512 894
512. Okay, and then
894
894
8428.
8428. Okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
here it is. And
we'll pull it. Yeah. If you guys text that number, I'll absolutely send you the opening. It's like 27 ways to start a conversation. And again, it works. Like I do want to reference something which I think is absolutely true, like about Alex's style versus my style. Alex's style 100% one night stands would work. When like I've literally had like less than 5 one night stands because I cannot do it. Like for me, if I'm fucking a girl, I want to keep fucking her. I want to continue having that relationship because that's what I got into game for. I got into game to have sex with different women and to enjoy multiple sex and to build relationships. Like that's what I wanted. I didn't want casual sex with random people. Having said that, I'm continually meeting and adding new people. And I'm blessed at the fact that I can talk to women that, I was sleeping with 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and still sleep with them.
Awesome. Good stuff. Thanks for coming on, buddy. I think this was one of the more interesting live streams we did.
Again, I'm so sorry about the nudity. Alex, it didn't occur to me. I was on a mission. I'm very happy to apologize. I feel really bad. I was on a mission to prove, because I know that there are idiots that don't get laid.
Okay, it's not a big deal that people saw it live. We'll just kind of edit it out a little bit. Shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Our next stream is going to be Wednesday. We got a debate between Jasmine Jafar and Sonny Frazio. I keep forgetting his name. It's going to be in studio. Should be fun. Anyway, appreciate you all. Thank you guys. If you want to get in touch with Adam, here's the number. We'll put it also as a pinned comment so you guys can reach out to him. And I'll see you guys later. Take it easy, y'all.
Thank you.